Welcome, beautiful souls. How are you? Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the newbies. How is everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the likes on arrival. You with Oracle Amira or Amira Celon, Oracle, your Oracle. And I'm here today to share some insights with you, some super chats, some questions answered, and we'll also do at some point some general reads throughout this video or throughout this live stream. I want to welcome you all and with lots of loving kindness. Hope everybody's well. And let's see what's going on. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's see who's in the chat. Hi, Michi. How are you? Welcome, welcome. My fairy godmother is Amira. Thank you so much, Michi. Such a treat. It's such a treat and a treasure to have here. Absolutely. We can use the pendulum also, and we're going to use the cards as well. We're going to use the Amira's Love Oracle cards, which are my own cards, and also the Coffee Cup Oracle cards, which are also another deck of mine. These come in different languages. They're in Europe as well as North America on Amazon. And we're going to use the tarot as well. Okay, and the pendulum. So let's see. Let's start with we don't have any pre-orders at the moment that I know of. Let's see with Michi. Michi's first up, then we'll probably go, when we get a break, we'll go into a general read, collective read for everybody. Michi's question, what spirit wants me to know? Thank you. Okay. Have a look for Michi. What does Spirit want me to know? Thank you. I'm getting a P initial for you, Michi. I don't know if that's someone passed over or someone coming in. P, it could also be a Pop or a Peter. If you knew somebody who you called Pop, it could be Pop, like a grandfather or a puppy or something like that, a P name, or a Peter, Paul, P name, P first, second, or last name. You might know this person already. I do feel like your ex-partner is still around you in spirit, but I feel like he's giving you space. He's giving you space to find your way, to move forward, to move on, to kind of move forward and move on. Your uncle's name is Peter and he's in spirit. Oh, okay. Okay, or is he living? I wonder if Peter has something for you today. Let's see. If he is passed over, he might have something to say. Oh, you call your grandfather puppy. Okay. Let's see. I think that the two of them are around. If they're in spirit, he's living. Okay. Is any one of those two past? Is Pop past? Or you call him Pop, so he might be living. Okay. So it could be a future person coming in around you if it's not somebody on the other side. It could be a future love interest, a future person coming in around you, a future situation. Okay, a person. What does Spirit want you to know? You're worried about money. You're worried about money, and you're worried also about people asking you for money and codependency around money. You're worried about maybe some family members on the other side asking you for money as well. There could be some issues there that come up to do with finances. You might get yourself out of a sticky situation, or you might become more independent and get yourself out of a situation that you feel that you've been dependent in. On the internal love side or the internal interest, you feel there's been a lot of delays, there's been a lot of healing, there's been a lot of healing from the past, healing from something that's been going on. Could be the death of your previous partner. It's sort of made you feel a bit stuck, hanging in limbo. And we did a reading on that last time. I might have to do another one, actually, pick a card, how to get out of limbo or out of a stuck situation. But you're at the same time, Mitch, you're very focused on what you want, how you feel. Your energy is really high. You're very enlightened. You're feeling like you're starting a new creative journey, a new process. It's taking you down a new road, and it could be a new road of earning more money or different money. It could be in a new location that you've moved to, for example. On the external, you're a bit confused or in two minds about someone who might be around you. So you're going to sort of feel that out. You might feel that they've been deceptive or that they are not 100% honest with you. The outcome here is the Ten of Cups. So I do feel you'll end up in a relationship. I do feel that you'll end up being with somebody who is, worthy of you. Let's just clarify that. Yeah, you feel like that on the dating arena right now, you feel like things are a bit up in the air, a little bit untangible. You can't really kind of get a clear read on a certain person or situation or even a direction you want to go in. So that's also something to look out for. If there is, if the two P's I mentioned are living, then it could be your spirit guides giving you a message that somebody with the name P, Peter, Paul is coming in around you. So just keep an eye out for that person. Could be a first, second, or last name. Somebody's going to surprise you with a message. So you might actually get a message from spirit by surprise. You might get a message from somebody that you haven't heard from for a while, or you might actually get a surprise invitation to go somewhere through a dating app or a situation of that type. But I feel it's positive, and I feel the base message here, Michi, is to keep focused on your intentions, to keep focused on exactly what you want. Don't worry about what other people are thinking about, etc. And talking about, I would just be keeping an eye on what it is that you want and keeping very focused. And you've got that lovely Queen of Rods there as well. I don't know if you're a fire sign, but you've got that lovely Queen of Rods there that is really giving you a lot of positive energy, creative energy flow as well. And I feel that around summertime, you're going to feel a lot better. Your grandfather's passed, okay? So I don't know if he was very religious, but he's giving me the sign of a cross. So he's giving you some sort of blessing to move forward or blessing to carry on. He's also giving you some sort of protection. It's almost like Archangel Michael protection, and he's giving you some sort of protection there. So I do feel like he's giving you a sign, kind of like it's the all clear to move forward, the all clear to go on. Yeah, to go on. You need to stop worrying in general, okay. Yeah, it's unusual for Sagittarians to worry a lot, but it could be just the planets right now. It could be the the eclipses. It could also be this full moon in Scorpio that is coming up soon, which is going to be a little bit intense. I'm going to do a general reading on that as well as we move forward. So all the best to you, Michi, and thank you for joining. Thanks for being here, and thank you for all the newbies as well. If you'd like to do a shout out where you're from, you're most welcome. A like on arrival, truly appreciated. And also, if you want to ask the audience about the accuracy of the readings, you're most welcome to do that as well. Okay, I did have a small donation that came in from you, Miss Angela's, last time. Hi Amira, hola. I think it was from you at the very end of the read. I think that was you, I'm not sure. If it wasn't, you did have a question, please pop that in the chat. Hi Raquel, how are you? Welcome from Utah. Hi Bossy Megs, welcome from Phoenix. Michi, are you still in Seattle? And welcome to any newbies. Do a shout out where you're from if you're new. Hi Nikki, welcome. I'm happy that you're here today as well, Nikki. Benvenidos. Okay, Bossy Megs, what is the full moon in Scorpio bringing for me since it's my natal moon? Exactly, that's a good question, Bossy Megs. Yeah, that is a great question. And I feel it's a big one, and I feel like this whole, you know, energy around this eclipse energy and the Scorpio moon, the new moon in Taurus that passed, etc., is just it's a bit of a lot for everybody. So let's have a look for Megs. What's this Scorpio full moon going to bring in for you? Generally, a full moon will bring in a completion. So let's see what's going to come up. I do feel like you're going to get a lot of strength, Megs. You also could be attracting in a fire sign male. If you haven't met this person by summer, you should have met them by summer. They could be a Leo as well, or have a strong placement of Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Could be a boss, could be a father figure, could be a mentor. You've also got the Queen of Rods. Feeling very passionate also about your inner self, about where you're going at the moment, keeping on top of adversity, so keeping on top of the situation at work, feeling like you're defending yourself constantly and all the time. You could actually feel a bit exhausted, but it's showing that you still have the strength to carry on with that. So it could be defending yourself from court battles, from legal cases, from competitors in the workplace. I feel this man here could actually give you or offer you a new direction. So he could be the new boss or the new collaborator or something coming in around you. You've got the Page of Cups. You've got a really nice offer here coming in. You're going to switch something out big time, Megs. You've got the Death card. So something is going to fall away and you're going to make it happen. It's on the external. So that is really good. You could also put to rest something legal. Something legal could finally end for you. And I know that one of my lovely clients in Canada, we had readings for 7 years about a legal battle with her ex, and she finally got closure with it and full custody. So there is, you know, light at the end of the tunnel. And I do feel like something here is going to close out for you, Megs, with this legal stuff. Could be legal contracts or litigations with past employers or present employers. Could be litigations with exes, or also a closing out of some sort of appeal you might be doing with the courts. You will hear some news, and I feel like the news could be positive. Could be a love interest. It could also be news of the home finally coming in, or if you've relocated to the new location for the housing. Yeah, you got an offer here coming in. It could be Tucson. You might switch it out. Like sometimes things just fall away and you have to switch it out. You might actually hear from an offer from the Tucson area for a housing situation. Hi, Miss Andrews, how are you? Thank you. I know you did a pre-order. Thank you for the PayPal as well. I'll come down to you in a bit. We'll go in order. Hi, Power, Flower Power, how are you? Good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while. Okay, Elaine. Hi, Elaine. Welcome back. Elaine, will I be approved for an apartment the first in Florida so that I could move the first week of June? I have an eviction, so I'm wondering how that would go. Will you be approved for an apartment in Florida? What part of Florida are you in? I'm getting like S name again. I did get Sarasota before, that came through on another reading, so I don't know if you're in Sarasota County. Will Elaine get approved for any apartment on the 1st? Yes. And I feel like your guides are going to help you as well. You might get a choice of 3. I'm getting a number 3 around it. Let's do a spread. You could get a choice of 3 inside one area or one block of apartments. First week of June, so we're April now. You might even get the approval in 3 weeks. You might know about this approval in 3 weeks' time. So that'll take us up to mid-May, which will be good timing. Let's have a look for Elaine. attempting, yes, to make it happen. I also feel you could have love interests there or collaboration with people there, people helping you out in this new location or new housing situation. You will be walking away from something. It could be something to do with this full moon in Scorpio. It sort of indicates a move for a lot of you. Okay, Knight of Swords. Turning your back on something and not looking back is also what I'm feeling. You're going to just go. I've got the Chariot here. You're definitely going to go. You could also get a new position, job, role, or something that you're doing. It could be volunteering. It could be some new business idea that you come up with. It could be working behind the scenes with this other person, the Two of Cups. You're coming into a lucrative phase, so I do feel you're going to get more money here as well with this move, or save money that you've been spending. You've got the Judgment, so yes, it's epiphany, and it's going to lead you to romance. What you don't see coming, I feel, is romance in this location, and more finances. So whether you're going to be paying less rent and saving more money, or attracting new money, could be both. Okay, Elaine. All right, let's have a look. Let's keep on going down. Come to you again, Elaine, a bit later. Hi, Nikki. Thank you for the 777. Much appreciated. Will my biological father ever come around and be in my life? Is he telling me the truth about me being in his will? Get him to show you a copy, or just send you a copy of it so that you have a copy of it. That would really be helpful. And just tell him, it'd be helpful to have a copy of the will. So if there's any issues afterwards, then you've got proof that somebody hasn't suddenly changed something or done something. I feel like he may be feeling like he doesn't have a lot of time left, and it's late to start something now. He doesn't want to get in the way of people. He could also have some sort of addictions or some sort of issues. He might also have a thing about your mother as well, or about if he was also the father of a sibling, he could have some issue, like he doesn't want to get too kind of caught up with any sort of family matters for some reason. I'm not sure why. It could also be about money. He might not want to do some sort of payback of finances. So I would ask him for a copy of the will. Is he actually going to give you a copy of the will? Could be a yes. Got a new love there, new person, new love. Let's do a pendulum on that. Is your biological father going to give you a copy of the will? He's going to think about it. It might take him a while to do it, but I feel like it's going to be a yes in the end. He might get his lawyer to give you a copy, or put you in touch with his lawyer. Okay. Thank you for that. All right. Hi, Miss Angeles. How are you? Hola, amor. Virgo. Jorge. Okay. Will Jorge regret it? I think that's what you want to say. Will Jorge regret it and think about you in the future? Are we just asking about Jorge, or is there somebody else? I know English is not your first language, so it's a bit tricky. You can write it in Spanish. I do understand Spanish to a certain point. Maria. Okay. Welcome, Nikki. Welcome, welcome. You haven't talked in years. He's never really been in your life. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be in your life, but I feel like you can ask him for evidence. Oh, thank you, Nikki. You're so sweet. Thank you for that. Okay, so we're asking about Jorge, Maria, and thank you for your pre-order. So Jorge, I think what you want to ask is what does he think and feel about you, and will he look for you to clarify the situation? Will he regret it in the future? Okay. Let's ask about Jorge. Was it just Jorge? It was. Hi Shoshana, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Let's ask about Jorge for Maria. Will he regret what he's done? I feel like this guy is very fast, like he moves through women in a very quick, rapido succession. I feel like he's very fast and he lives very fast. I almost feel like he may or may not really be around for very long, actually. I think he might, he kind of burns people and moves on without thinking and feeling. Okay, you will hear from him again. That's a yes. He says he's going to put his career first. I don't really believe him 100%, but he says he's going to he's putting his career first. How does he think and feel about you? He's thinking about business. Okay, he wants to come back for a fling. He feels like there is or are obstacles around you and him moving forward. He's offering you friendship, but I feel like it's more friends with benefits or casual relationship. On the external, Maria, you have a lot more people coming in around you. You actually have somebody of value. I'm going to try to tune into a name for you. I'm getting Andres, a sounding name. Andres, Andreas, and Ricardo. Riquito, Ricardo. You've got a lot more options here coming in. He could be a karmic, this Jorge. How does he think and feel about you? He sees you as a friend with benefits. He sees that there's obstacles around you moving forward. And I feel like he tries to target women to have short-term relationships with. I don't feel he's 100% above board and honest. I feel like he's a bit of a smooth talker. Will he regret it and look for me for his absence? I feel like he'll try to reach out for you, yes. But like a phone call or something like that, he might try to get your number or call you if he already has your number. But I kind of feel like you would have moved on by then. Is he going to reach out or regret it? No, I feel like just keep on focusing on yourself, focusing on what you want. And I feel somebody new is coming in. I feel like you've got a couple of options of new people. Cristiano is also coming in. Ricardo, Cristiano, and maybe Andres or a name starting with A, first, second, or last name. I think you've got at least 3 different potential men coming in around you. I can find it in my master's degree or maybe later at work. Okay. Not sure what that's about exactly. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Flower power, excellent. Ellie B, welcome back. I would like to know if my overseas family will include me in the sale of the family property when they sell it. Where are they selling it? Is it in Greece or where is it? Where is it, Ellie? Why am I getting Greece? Or you going to Greece? Why am I getting Greece? Will your family include you in the sale of the overseas property? Could be a gift and a surprise. They might sort of suddenly include you in it, yes. I feel like it's a potential yes. It's in South Asia, okay. Let's have a look and see. Yes, but even though we've got yes, I feel like you have to push for it, because I think the men in the family are going to try to take control. So whether it's a brother, whether it's an uncle, a father, etc., I would say to your brother, father, etc., that you have also entitlements as well. I would just push them a bit. Yeah. If you can. If you can. It's giving us a yes, though, but I do feel like it could be slightly complicated with somebody in the situation. Okay. Hi, Elaine. Welcome back again. I'll be visiting Orlando next week in May. How will my trip go? I will be meeting a realtor as well. Okay. Let's have a look. Elaine. What's happening in Orlando for Elaine? Good choice, Elaine. I think you've kind of really expanding your nest and your location. Yeah. Destiny, something's meant to be. I feel like if it's meant to be, it's all going to fall into place. You could also meet one of the neighbors at one of these properties that might say, look, it's really great here. Come stay, move in. I don't know if this realtor is a female, but there's somebody here of society or a connector. She might give you two different options, and you could actually do a walkthrough with her before you get there, so you can kind of have an idea, or she might send you a video of certain properties you go and see in person later on, so you can kind of narrow down the list. I feel like you might have a choice. In the end, you might narrow it down to two. Okay, Elaine? I feel like it'll go well. It's a male, okay. Well, there could be a female neighbor, or you might decide to go with a female realtor if you do, okay? In the end, I'm not sure why, but whoever it, or unless he's gay, could be, he might hook you up and be the connector. Somebody very well connected, I feel, as a person. The owner of the property could be female, so that could be also the situation. Okay, female user 2024. Thank you for the 10. Started a new online job called CHO. I've made 4,000 commission, but in order to get it, I have to deposit 1,300. Would I get this commission if I do this? Oh my God, that sounds like a weird situation. That sounds like a weird situation. Just tell them to take the 1,300 off and give you the balance. That just sounds a bit risky to me. Will you get this commission if you do this? Do you have a contract? Will you get this commission? Let's have a look. Female user. Will female user get this commission if she deposits the money? It's not giving me a yes here. It's giving me a warning no. So I would say be very careful with these people. Feel like it could be a scam. I don't know why. Could be a scam. Okay, let's have a look. Get them to take off the 1,300 and give you the balance. If they want you there and want the work that you're doing, yeah, you might end up regretting it, and it could be a way that they use you to tie you into their corporation to make you want more by keeping you stuck there. So I'd be very careful. I don't know if anyone else wants to weigh in on that, if they've heard of these sort of situations or deals, etc. Maria, yes, I feel like he will come and look for you, but more or less on the phone. I feel like he might reach out on the phone. Nelly, will Michael and I reconcile? Let's have a 2-minute break, everyone. I'll just get a drink. 2-minute break. Hi, Faye. How are you, my dear? Welcome back. Oh, wow. Did I really suggest that? I can't remember that at all. Thanks, Megs, for that comment. Hi, Nella. How are you, Nella? Will Michael and I reconcile? Let's have a look. Will Nella and Michael reconcile? Let's do a pendulum to start. I'm getting it's going to be for at least a short period of time, or at least another attempt. I'm getting a yes around it. I feel like there will be another attempt at reconciliation, or a strong attempt at reconciliation. I was hearing a short-term reconciliation, but it did actually look like a longer-term one on the pendulum. So let's just have a look at the cards for Nella. Michael, reconciliation. Past love, yes. Union, potential proposal, and learning lessons. I feel like either of you or both of you have learned the lesson. Whoever's needed to learn the lesson here has ascended into an area where they can move forward. So I feel like it's potentially a yes. All right. If not, there's somebody else in the wings, Nella, that's for sure. Okay. Let's have a look. Hi, Faye. Welcome. Thank you for the $9.99. I started a new accounting job a few weeks ago, but I regret the decision. Should have I stayed to try to fix the situation? Should have I stayed and fix the situation? It's just way more work and more of a mess than I anticipated. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Faye. Sounds like a scam that's coming from Faye to female user, and she's an accountant. So what can you do? Should you stay and fix the situation? Or was that the question, should you have stayed and tried to fix the situation? Or should you stay and fix the situation? Okay. Should you stay in this particular... You've got the Destiny card that popped up on top here. So I feel like it's you were meant to go there for a reason. It could be to open a door for something else. I don't know if I've gotten that for you before, like a stepping stone, Faye, that we had before. Is it in Faye's best interest to stay at this current job? It's saying yes, but maybe just do less work. Maybe just cut back. Will another better job pop up? Yes, and I was getting a vision of Harvard, so I don't know if it's at a university or near a university or something like that. It's more money, but definitely a mess. Okay. What was the other question about this job? Will this job become easier over time? Not really, no. No. Not really, no. So I feel like you know what you're in. You know what you've gotten yourself in, and there's a reason why the other people or person left. I feel like they've given you two people's jobs in one package or something like that. And I don't know if there's a union or somebody that you can go to say, look, this is just really ridiculous. But I would just try to maybe do less than more and just say, look, you haven't had time. There's too much work here for one person. I would just maybe put the brakes on. You might actually get, they might give you the option of leaving without any problems, and you might have already found a job. They might give you sort of like a way out. Yeah, I would just sit there and cruise through it. I feel like they've deceived you in some way. I think just sit there and cruise through it. Don't try not to be to be the good girl or to do the right thing here, because I feel like they've deceived you from the get-go here. So I would just sort of sit there and cruise through it. I'm sort of seeing around summer something might shift. Yes, something will shift. If you stay at the new job, yes, it said yes, but don't do everything they want you to do. Just do what you want to do. And if they complain, which they will, just say, this job is for two people, not for one person. And you were deceived at the get-go for this in a way, If they'd told you what the job was about, in the beginning, it would have been a bit clearer whether you should have accepted it or not. People just try to sort of railroad you into things that are not particularly in your best interest, just so that they can benefit from it. Okay. All right, Elaine. Elaine, how will my parents feel about me moving to Florida? Elaine, I think you're in Illinois, aren't you? Are you still in Illinois? Just give me a heads up. Oh, a juicy question would be great, Michi. Love a juicy question. Yeah, Faye, just stay there for as long as you can and save the money. At the same time, looking for an out. And I feel like you're going to get something maybe in or around a school system, a college, a university. Could be that they give you a really big break over the summer or something like that, where you can have more time off and an easier lifestyle. Yep. Okay, it's not so much the corporate world, it's more like the academia world. I don't know if you're going to teach accounting or something. I don't know if you're going to thinking about doing that. Okay. You ready for the tea? Spill the tea for Michi. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Elaine. Yes, you're still in Illinois. How will your parents feel about you moving to Florida? I think they'll be happy for you in a sense of making a new kind of road for yourself, getting out of Dodge, getting out of a dark situation, or a situation that's been very tricky. And I feel like they'll want to visit as well. They could be quite excited for you on some level. How will your parents feel about you moving to Florida? I think they might want to move as well. When they retire, they might want to move as well. They might be sell property if they have property, and also decide to move close to you or travel to you. In the past lover. They could be a little bit heartbroken about it, but that could also be a past love that could also feel that. But I feel like your parents could actually be quite happy for you, and they might also want to move down there as well at some point in time. They could be quite excited about it. Yeah, I don't know if they've mentioned that, but they could be quite excited about it. They might sell something up or settle something up and go later on. Okay, or just come and visit. All right, Maria, hola Maria, thank you. Guide message for the week, okay. Do you have anyone in spirit that you'd like to connect to, Maria? I'm getting like a Gregorio, something like that. I know Jorge is similar name, but I'm getting another a sort of a G or another G sounding name. Okay, you'll tell your mum when you're driving because she talks too much. Okay. Okay, got it. Guide message for Maria. I feel like your social life is going to pick up, Maria. I feel like you're going to have new acquaintances, friends, or new groups or parties that you'll be going to, or be invited to, or get involved with on a social level. It could be through work, or it could be just through personal or group connections. There's definitely a lot of new men coming in around you. So I don't know if you're going dancing, or you're going to some speed dating thing, or in-person dating, singles type of energy. It could be Latin dancing or something like that. New opportunities coming in around you. You could also meet somebody who's a boss, entrepreneur, father figure, somebody older, or who is has his own business, or comes across as being quite serious. And there is definitely a honest connection and true love, pure love energy with this person. So I do feel like you're going to have a new love coming in, okay? All right. Jorge Alince. Muchas gracias, Maria. You're welcome. De nada. Okay, Michi. What is the crystal's hidden motives towards me? Why? $10,983. What's $10,983? Is that somebody's birthday? Oh, it's Crystal. It's a girl's name. What was Crystal's hidden motives towards me? And that's her birthday. So she, oh, Libra. She could be jealous. There could be some element of jealousy there. She might want something that you have that she doesn't have. I think a lot of it is peace of mind for some reason. She wants your peace of mind and your attitude towards life, something like that. Okay. She might really want to be up in your business for whatever reason. She wants you to also help her with her obstacles or help her with something that she's trying to overcome. Could be a relationship drama, a relationship situation. She might want you to help her meet somebody, find somebody, or even a job. It looks like she wants a lot from you. She might even want gifts, money, support in some way. She could have also been thinking that you were interested in somebody she was interested in, and she then became strange around you or had hidden motives, but it wasn't the case at all. Yeah, I think she took you the wrong way. Yes, took it the wrong way or you the wrong way. Okay, person who is no longer alive, your dad, all right. Okay, what was his first name and what would you like to ask him? He's showing me horses, and there could be something in his heritage or in his background of something to do with horses or countryside, riding horses. It could have been somebody around him. Oh, angel. Okay. I don't know if he had a father who was in the horse business or had a ranch or something like that. Angel. Okay. Somebody around him or him had a hard life, like they really worked hard. I don't know if it was him or his father, but whoever it is in spirit around you, they worked really hard. So they could have been working in the heat, working with horses, with some sort of farming or cattle or riding or going through distance, like traveling distances, moving distances. Oh, the message from your dad, they told me to put a spirit vault. Okay. I'm not sure what that is exactly, if anyone wants to interpret that for me. He's very at peace where he is. I feel like he's resting and I feel like he's recovering. I'm sorry to hear passed away in 2020. I feel like he's recovering. I feel like for some reason, either him or somebody around him had a hard life. That's what he's showing me. Hard life. Had to work a lot, or he's just exhausted from life, exhausted. Okay, now he's showing me the coast, Acapulco, or something to do with the sea. I don't know if it's childhood memories or something to do with the sea or an apartment. And if you want to move somewhere in the future, to go somewhere near the sea, or somewhere where there's a view of the sea, can be very healing, or that's where he liked the most, was at the seaside, something very healing. He's also showing me ships and transportation. So I'm not sure if he was in transportation, shipping, trucking, something like that, something in collaboration with that. But he's definitely giving me a very nice energy around the sea. He's showing me Acapulco. I don't know if he went there as a child, and that was some of his best memories. Yeah, but he's sending you a lot of love, blessings, and also protection. He doesn't worry about you because he knows that you are on point and you're on track, and that he knows that you make the right choices and decisions. He knows that you've got a good head on your shoulders. Most welcome. Thank you, thank you. And I hope he came through in the right way. Okay. All right. Now we have Mystique. Hi, Mystique. Welcome back. Your spiritualist signed me up for her manifestation class for free, but she said my vibration is very low. I think she actually says that to everybody. Let's have a look. Is the spiritualist teacher being honest? I think the low part would be the fact of feeling stuck. She's also quite impatient. She wants things to happen fast. I do feel like on one level, she does actually want things to happen quite quickly for her students or her followers in general. And she does want you to complete something with her. So to sort of come full circle and to complete something with her. You could go to you know, be part of the first class, see if you like it. If you don't like it, then you could actually, you know, you might not even be there, is what I'm feeling. I feel on some level, though, you're going to manifest a house or somewhere to live, a property. Is the spiritualist being honest about your vibration? It's her own opinion that she's projecting to everybody. She just thinks that she's above everybody. And she doesn't understand really the human condition, is what I'm feeling. She thinks everybody should just do what she does and be as successful as she is. She doesn't understand the human condition. You know, it could be, you might say, no, look, I'm actually really good. I don't really need the course. You know, you don't need to take it. I also feel in some way that she could be trying to take your energy still. She told you you're going to manifest something bad. See how negative she is? I mean, why would you go to a manifestation class if she says you're going to manifest something bad? I would definitely do an Orisha spell on her and just like lock her out, like put her in the freezer, put her in some sort of like jar, do a jar spell on her or something. Yeah. My spirit, you will listen the class some Orisha rituals to do and told me to be careful if I do Orisha. Yeah, because they're scared that you're going to get more powerful than they are. Because I think you talk, or her, your spiritual guide. Yeah, yeah, she's afraid that you've got the power to be more powerful than she is. I think that's what it is. I think she knows that you come from a lineage of powerful energy. She doesn't want you to tap back into that energy for whatever reason. No, I would do your own thing, do your own studies. You don't need people to study with you, you know, to teach you about manifestation. I would do your own thing, see what works for you. Do you need to be careful if you do Orishas? Look, Orishas, it's white magic. It's not necessarily black magic. So you can just protect yourself from people who are being negative and giving you negative comments. And you can also unblock yourself using the road openers. Should you be careful if you do the Orishas? It's saying no, but I feel like you need to be careful that you're doing them in the best way that you should do them for yourself. Are you going to manifest something bad, as she's saying, claiming that you will? I feel like if you do her course, you might actually. Or everybody manifests good and bad. So I feel like it's just one of those things. I think that she just kind of like makes up these, you know, negative vibrations to put onto people so they become more intrigued with what she's saying, you could say. Yeah. No, I would just do the road opener, do Ogun or Ganesh, whatever one you like. Archangel Michael protection, Ogun, Papa Legba, and I would stick with the Orishas from the Caribbean, which is where you're from. So I would tap into those ones and learn about them. And you might end up having your own school with those. I think you could do quite well. Business-wise, you've got a lot of potential, Mystique, and you could even do candles. You could do many different things. You could sell candles or do candle divinations for people, all sorts of things. So I wouldn't worry about what she says. I'd just do your own thing. Do your own thing, yeah. Hi, Pisces moon, still waiting for the lottery housing. How much longer? Okay. Desperate to move. People are often, yeah, life is in a rut. People feel very stuck at the moment. Let's have a look. How long is it going to take for Pisces moon to move? Oh, well, we've got the Six of Swords jumping out, so it's a definite go. Could be 6 days, 6 weeks. Let's do a pendulum on it. Will the housing lottery come up before the end of May for Pisces moon? The housing lottery before the end of May? Yes. Will Pisces moon be in a new property in June? Yes. Okay. Might come in a way that you're not expecting because it was a rotating in the opposite direction in a yes. So let's see what happens. Hi Nella, any messages that I needed to hear from my guides? Okay. Is there anyone in spirit, Nella, you'd like to connect with? Michi, that's a very good comment. Sounds like a mentally ill person pretending to be a high-ranking spiritualist. Yeah. Yes, yes. Mystique says, after I did her healing course Friday, I started having so many negative thoughts and today I feel horrible. Yeah, just keep away from her. She's trying to take your energy. You've got a lineage of high vibration from your, you know, ancestry. You can tap into that. You and another student are on to how she is. Okay. I wouldn't even like buy into any of her stuff, gossip about her. I just keep way out of her way. Write her name on a piece of paper and put it in the freezer. Put it in the back of the freezer where nobody's going to find it. Like, put it down a hole in the freezer where it can never get out. You can never undo it. Okay? when your cousin's not watching. Career guidance or a way to bring more money, income. Just some life advice, okay. What's your current job at the moment, Nella? What are you doing now? Yep, write her name with like a black, like, what do they call them in America? The felt pens, like the black ink pens, and then on a white piece of paper, fold it, and then just put it in the freezer. And you can do another one and burn it, or put it in a bowl of salt, underneath a bowl of salt. You're doing hair, that's a great idea. At home, good idea. Okay, more traction and advertising on social media would be good for you. I'm getting Facebook, Instagram, these sort of platforms. Getting your, also Google reviews, getting your clients to write some reviews for you if they're happy about your hair, etc. I'm also seeing wigs, so I don't know if you're actually going to get into selling wigs as a side thing coming into winter especially. You might get involved with buying and selling some wigs, some quality wigs. Things are going to start to speed up. I feel you're going to start to move forward with something. There could be times of the year where you think where things are quiet. It could be around summertime when people go on holidays, where people go away for summer, etc. So try to come up with something to do there. Oh, you make wigs. Excellent. Yeah, so try to get some more reviews. You're balancing finances, so you're working things out. You do have more money coming in, and something's going to shift really quickly. Don't be afraid of asking your clients for Google reviews, and put yourself on Google. Put yourself on any avenue you can, including Instagram, Facebook groups, and that, making your own group or page on Facebook, and any other avenue, even TikTok, because TikTok will feed into your current location and give you more people. You will actually get more business sense. And I don't know if you have a daughter or somebody who might help you, but you might have a friend or a girlfriend who's not doing anything, and she might help you with social media actually. Okay, there could be somebody there who's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you feel like you don't want to do it yourself, you could have somebody. It could be a teenager or a client or a friend, somebody who, I don't feel this person's working. So there could be a client or somebody who likes talking a lot. They could be under the sign of Gemini or Libra. Yeah, they might like that whole kind of talking to people and doing things like that. All right. Okay. But I feel like you'll get the help that you need to sort of bring something in. Okay, so let's do a collective around this Scorpio full moon. So let's do Scorpio full moon collective read. We're going to do a pick a card, 1 to 3, for the energies of the Scorpio full moon coming up this month. 1 to 3, and thanks for the likes on arrival, everybody. I truly appreciate it. What do you need to know for the Scorpio full moon? What do you need to know for the Scorpio full moon? 1, 2, or 3. What do you need to know for the Scorpio full moon? 1, 2, or 3. What do you need to know for the Scorpio full moon? 1, 2, or 3? Okay, pile number 1. You might be trying to make something happen that is not meant to be. So I would take your foot off the gas pedal and try to let things go and just trust the universe is taking you in the right direction. So you might be trying to force something to happen or make something happen. You might even be feeling like there's people around you that are too demanding, and you'll come to some sort of conclusion or judgment about them. It could be to do with your resources as well. You might be feeling like, okay, you want to get more resources. Other people might have their eye on your resources. Yeah, it's about money. So it could be a good time to close out certain patterns to do with money and resources and creating new ways of income or different ways of manifesting something, different ways of bringing in income, and getting yourself out and away from pushing something uphill. Okay, so trying to make something happen that is not working out for you. So letting something go on a financial level or a resources level that is not working out for you. Okay, pile number 2. Pile number 2. Some of you will be going or be invited to a party, a wedding. Some of you might be hosting your own wedding party, sending out invitations, receiving invitations, going to some sort of celebration. There could be some sort of jealousy around it. It could be work related. It could be family related as well. There could be somebody there who has their eye out about you or doesn't like you for whatever reason. The message for this Scorpio full moon for you, group number 2, is to know who's loyal and who's not loyal in your life and to stick with those people. And there we go. We've got the envelope here, the invitations. So you might be sending out invitations yourself. You might, for a birthday party, an anniversary, a wedding, or receive an invitation. And if you receive one, it might come as a total surprise. Okay. Group number 3, what to expect on the Scorpio full moon. Okay. Maintaining an equilibrium, maintaining your balance in a situation to do with money, to do with offers, to do with love interests, to do with partners. Some of you might be also saving to go traveling, to go to a new country, destination. You might also be looking at moving, and I feel like it's the right thing to do. I feel like you might be a little bit skeptical about it, but you might be moving house, home, state, country, or just going on a trip. So if you're planning this and you're worried about money, I don't think money's the issue. I feel it's more about taking the step, and it could actually open up some sort of blessing to you and opportunities moving forward. And I'm picking up the Mediterranean and Mediterranean countries. Underneath, you've got the old woman. Could be somebody in spirit around you who wants you to live out the best life that you can, wants you to be happy. It could be somebody also living who's trying to hang on to you, and you might want to go somewhere else and do something else. They might feel dependent on you, or they're jealous of your potential in life. They're jealous of where you could go and what you might do. Anything else we need to know for group number 3 around the Scorpio full moon? Could be an older female relative or person. You are being protected. Take one step at a time. There is slowness and protection here. You will make up your mind about where, when, and how things are going to move forward and move in a new direction, and you'll be protected along the way. Spirit is protecting you, group number 3. So I hope you enjoyed that. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Mystique, anything in love? All right. Your mum seems to have a problem with you leaving. She could be just worried about you. Jealousy is at an all-time high, says Michi. Yeah, it could be. I would just focus on yourself. Thank you, Mystique. Okay, Mystique, anything in love? Let's have a look for you. Anything in love? Let's have a look at the Love Oracle. And I might do a person on your mind, pick a card as well with the Pendulum after Mystique. So I'm getting an S sounding name for you, Mystique. Sean, Sam, Samuel, Sammy, S first, second or last name. It could be about your daughter. It could be about just taking her advice maybe about something. She might be wanting you to revamp your wardrobe or get rid of something, clean out the closet. Yeah, something to do with your daughter. Your daughter could also have some new love interest coming in, or she might actually get pregnant. You've also got a young male here as well. So you might attract a younger male into your life, looking at the world through childlike eyes, having more fun, innocence. I still feel you're going to meet somebody of interest once you move. And once you're kind of out of, in a different location. You've got a fair male here, somebody lighter than darker for their cultural background, and is wanting a serious relationship. They feel to me like they're quite stable. I also feel like they're quite old-fashioned. They might host cookouts or barbecues or something. You've also got a definite true love potential with this person or honest connection. So I feel like it's going to be, you might meet them at a barbecue or a cookout. So I feel like it's in the south. So I would definitely go and do what you need to do, Mystique, and don't go looking for anyone. The person will find you. That's what I feel. Okay. Let's do a pick a card. Beautiful ending. Thank you, Mystique. Your daughter wants to help you with your love life. Your tradition. Yeah, a lot of Cancerians are, definitely. Okay. The person will find you, so I don't think you need to look. Okay. Let's do a person on your mind. Pick a card with a pendulum, 1, 2, or 3. Is this person going to come forward in a good way? Person on your mind. Is this person going to come forward in the best way? 1, 2, or 3. Pile number 1. Yes. Soulmate connection. Is this person going to come forward in a good way? Person on your mind. It's a yes, slowly but surely. It's a yes. Number 2. Lots of opportunities for number 2. Person on your mind. They could have a lot of opportunities or think that you have a lot of opportunities. Is group number 2's person on their mind going to come forward in a good way, or the way that you want them to? I'm getting a no here. Feel like you've got other opportunities coming on in. They're going to come forward in some sort of way, but it's not the way that you want them to. And I feel like they could have other people around them. But that also gives you the option of having also other options around you. Okay. Person on your mind, group number 3. Mature person, woman, potentially if you're looking for a female, socialite, connector, high society. Might be that you need to get out in high society, or the person on your mind might feel like they're superior to you in some way. Is group number 3's person on your mind going to come forward in a good way? I feel like it's a yes. They might extend an olive branch and ask if you need any help with something. There might be a helper, somebody who likes to help, a helping person. They might offer assistance in some way. So it's a yes for group number 3. Thank you for that, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the pick a card person on your mind. Okay. Any last call super chats, anyone? Anyone for a last call super chat? Most welcome, Michi, most welcome. Okay. Elaine, your dating life is about to be lit. Absolutely. Welcome, Nella, you're most welcome. Muchas gracias, Maria. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mystique. You have one, Elaine. Okay, go ahead. Michi. Okay, love reading for Michi. Let's have a look for Michi. Any love interest for Michi? I'm seeing a day date. You might go out with somebody on the day for like a walk around a lake or something like that, a park. Or you might meet somebody in a park. You've also got home real estate residence. You could meet somebody in and around where you live. Dating, wining, dining, romance. So definitely coming up also around the full moon. You've got the full moon there too. Okay, just be careful of people with looking for quick flings. Unless you're looking for a quick fling yourself, you might need to shift the energy up to kind of shift something, kind of some momentum forward in your life. I'm still getting a P initial, so you could actually attract a P into your life. There are some people out there, wolves in sheep's clothing. So I feel like there's some people who are trying to target vulnerable women. So that's a warning, even though, you know, what you've been through. I don't feel like you're vulnerable, but some people might see you as being vulnerable, Michi. So it's like you've got to fend off the wolves in a sense. I feel like you'll find a gem inside like 5 people. Like you might have to fend off 4 people to get the right, you know, to find that one person. Yeah, keep focused on your target. Focused on what you want is the key here for you, Michi. So that's good. Thank you, thank you. Elaine, will I still be getting into tech as a scrum or business analyst now that I have decided to move to another state? I feel like your energy could shift in this other state. You might be opening your mind up to something else. Into tech, unless it's a remote job, you could do remotely. Fun times ahead. You're going to have much more fun. Enjoy yourself more. You're going to go out more to parties, concerts, events. You're going to be more involved with a neighborhood. I also see a dark male coming in around you. Dark hair, dark eyes, not necessarily dark skin, depending on what culture he is. He's darker than lighter for his cultural background. Let's have a look and see, because that wasn't about your question so much. You're going to have more fun, I feel. Are you still going to get into tech or business analyst if you move into a new state? I feel if you want to, it's a yes. It's a definite yes. If you want to, it's a yes. You could do something remotely, or it could be something in the local area, even connected to, I feel, maybe a university as well for you, or something around Orlando University, something to do with a large university in that location. Okay. It's going to have to be remote. Okay, Elaine, all right. Perfect. Any last calls, anybody? Last call? Thank you also for joining, everybody. I truly appreciate it. Do a shout out to everybody in the chat. Maria, Raquel, Michi, Bossy Megs, Nella, Pisces Moon, Mystique, Elaine. Shout out to everybody. I hope you all have an amazing full moon in Scorpio. Shout out to Faye, Ellie B, Shoshana. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thanks, Michi. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's a good idea, Elaine. Good idea. I'll leave the chat open for 30 seconds and then I'll close, and I'll see you later on, everyone, on the next live. Anyone who wants to book a personal is welcome to do so through my website, amiracelon.com, or pre-order for the next live as well. Most welcome, Michi, most welcome. Have a good night, everybody, or a good day moving forward, and I hope you all have a great week moving forward as well. Great start to your week. Take care, everybody. Lots of love and blessings. Ciao for now.